friends, I'm back with another topic of where and how to find stories. My name is Deepak Sharma. I'm a professional speaker and a speaking coach. Today, we're going to talk about something very interesting that I am often asked about. Where should I find my stories? So let's understand in this beautiful city of Charlotte. Where will you find, how will you find your stories? Have you heard about musk deer? Musk deer is a kind of deer that carries musk under his nose and then keep on looking for that musk in the jungle. He has no clue where this beautiful smell of musk is coming from. We all are like that musk deers. All our stories are under our nose. In our mobile phones, we always carry these mobile phones like this. Isn't it under our nose? And every picture in our mobile phones tell a story. So I strongly recommend today you open all the pictures of your mobile phone and figure out where this picture is from. Was there a story around it? You will find that every picture has a story. You can use these pictures and the stories surrounded around these pictures in your speeches, in your presentations, in your talks, in your communication when you're talking to your employees, your colleagues, your kids. You can use these stories to motivate them, to inspire them. Your mobile phone is not a mobile phone. It's a gold of stories. My mentor Mark Brown always says, what captures you, you capture it. It means whenever you see anything that you like, that you love, while on driving, while in the market, whatever you are doing, take a picture. And you don't know where you will use that as story. So apart from finding your musk, where else you can find your stories? I'll give you a few more sources from where you can find your stories. Number one, your first and last. Means your first holiday, your last holiday. Your first girlfriend, your last girlfriend. Your first school, your last school. Your first college, your last college. It simply means you just have to put a noun in front of first and last, and you will find numerous stories from those situations. Write down anything that you remember in one line in your story file. And then craft those stories by using storytelling formula that I've shared in my other videos. Second, your failures. I'm sure you and me had faced many failures in life, and these failures are our dark places. Everybody goes through these failures, whether in office or in life, in school, in colleges, and there are stories of these failures. Write down, find these stories out, because you will use these stories to motivate your employees, your audience, while you're giving a presentation. Derive stories around it. Only thing, in these failures, there are some dark places. And you have to be very careful when you go to those dark places. You don't get emotionally into it. You need to learn how to come out of those dark places. So remember, failures are a big source of finding stories. Number three, our flaws. You have flaws, I have flaws. We have a lot of flaws. Sometimes we are not able to work on flaws, and those flaws create embarrassment for us. Sometimes those flaws create failures for us. Sometimes those flaws create crazy situations for us. And sometimes we are able to work on those flaws. And there are stories around those flaws. Yes, my friends. So you can use your flaws while creating stories, and use those stories in your presentation and your speeches. Because when you self-deprecate yourself, people feel, oh, this guy has flaws. If he can do it, I can do it. And these are a super motivative way to pass a message, a strong message to your audience. And finally, number 4, our frustrations. Don't you think we get frustrated for various things in life? And we do sometimes crazy things because of frustrations. We get angry, we get emotionally down, we got emotionally excited. Our frustrations create a lot of events in our stories. So why don't we use some of our frustrations to create stories? When you go into different stages of life, in your childhood, in your young age, when you were working, now when you're married, when you will try to find these four things at various stages of life, you will see you have tons of stories. You have gold of stories. You have these pieces of gold lying here and there. And now you have an opportunity to put all the pieces together to create a masterpiece for your presentations and for your speeches. Your action from this video is create a story file, make all these heads and create stories around your first, your failures, your flaws and your frustrations. Friends, I hope now you should be able to create the story file and write down many stories from various parts of your life so that you can use them in your presentations, in your speeches, in your keynotes and deliver that strong, impactful message to your audience. Bye bye for now. I will see you in the next video.